European Union officials have agreed to a new round of sanctions against Russia. They're expected to be imposed early next week. Now, this comes just hours after world leaders wrapped up a two-day NATO summit today, where Russia was on the docket. Hadley Gamble has more from Wales.
Just a couple of key takeaways from the close of the NATO summit here in South Wales. Alliance members coming together, finding a consensus on what to do in terms of Russian aggression. They've decided on going ahead with this rapid response force, much talked about in recent days. They're calling it a spearhead force. It has a land, air, sea component as well. It's going to be based in Poland, and it's going to reassure those Eastern European states that the NATO alliance is there for them, at least in terms of security.
Increased NATO air patrols over the Baltics will continue. Rotations of additional forces throughout Eastern Europe for training and exercises will continue. Naval patrols in the Black Sea will continue. And all 28 NATO nations agreed to contribute to all of these measures.
Now, also, they've been discussing what to do about the threat from Islamic terrorists. Islamic State, major concern for many of these European countries as well as the United States. They've formed a major coalition of the willing, essentially. They say they want to tackle the Islamic State, but we have yet to hear a clear plan or strategy in terms of how they're going to do that. And essentially, the U.S. Secretary of State has said, a red line for all of these countries is going to be putting boots on the ground. Nobody wants to do that. Also, some homework for the Europeans in terms of their defense spending. A lot of buzz around here about, are they going to pony up? Are they going to begin to fund their own security? So a 10-year period where the Europeans will be able to meet that 2% military spending in terms of GDP. It's a non-binding resolution, so we'll just have to wait and see if they meet that benchmark. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hadley Gamble in Newport, Wales.